New buddy. Where is he? Oh, there we go. It's a salamander. Pretty common up here in New England. It's an amphibian. I found him under the leaves near the dandelions. And yeah, I'm actually unsure of what they eat. This might be a fun thing. Whoa, he jumped! He jumped! You alright, bud? He landed on his back. But, oh geez, hope he's alright. You didn't get knocked out, did you? Well, I'm gonna let him go home. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Got the stripe up the back, dark underneath, and the belly's a little lighter color. Alright, he's walking away, so he should be fine. But yeah, it's an amphibian, very common in New England. And we also have, believe it or not, one type of lizard, which is a reptile. And I believe I found one a few years ago on my house along the foundation near some prickly pear cactus, I think it's called. I know it's a cactus you can eat, and it does grow in New England, and it does have those little, whatever they're called, those little things that jab into you and they like stay. Look, I have a flat top. I'm Vanilla Ice. Yeah, anyways, that lizard, and I forget the name, but I guess it lives along the Connecticut river valleys, up the Connecticut River. Obviously runs through Connecticut, goes up into Vermont, and I'm fairly close to that, kind of like the tri-state area, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, and I do think I saw one within the last 5-6 years, which would be like 2017, 18, around that time probably. And this lizard, gosh, I gotta look up the name, but they're very hard to find. They're very, very rare, but it does exist in New England, which is interesting. You don't see lizards up here, so except for this particular one, which name I can't remember. And anywho's, that's it. Well, not really. I ended up calling this, I looked it up when I found this lizard. It was so fast, it just ran along my foundation, so at a 90-degree angle, and it just bolted. So I barely got a look at it, but it was too fast to be any kind of salamander, because we do have different types up here. We have one that looks like I think it's called a marble. It's marbling in its color. It's like dark, like a black with speckles of little circles, little dots, which are a lighter color, whitish or maybe even yellowish, I think. And anyhow, those things aren't very quick. So what I saw, I am pretty certain, was this uncommon lizard up here. And so as I'm researching it, there was a website that was kind of like, I don't know, some kind of nature conservancy kind of a organization. And I was able to, it said if you ever see one, to report it. So I do think I saw one, so I did report it. They wrote back to me. Now we're going back again, 5 to maybe 8 years ago. So I don't recall how the message went, but it sure was interesting to find a lizard, and I'll show you exactly where it was. So, here we go. It was running right like in here. Oh, look at that. Caterpillar. Interesting. And here's the cacti. Look at them all. See these little dots here all over it? That's where, yeah, and it's prickly pear cactus. There's a small amount of it. Some further down too. But this lizard just bolted across. It was about twice the size of this caterpillar, which, if you want an idea, so it was longer than my finger. And yeah, man, it was really cool. It just zoop, bolted along, and it was gone. So I didn't get a chance to get a great look at it, but it's able to climb at 90-degree angles and fast. So that is not a caterpillar. It's not a salamander. It wasn't a mouse or anything like that, or a mole or a vole. Nothing like that. So I'm going with lizard. So there you are. Okay, folks. This started off with a little salamander. It's very common up here. You find them under rocks. Where I found it there was some mud and dandelions that were alive, but the leaves were real low. There was some debris, leaves and such. And but you often find them in wet areas, under rocks, under logs or dead branches, dead limbs that have fallen. And yeah, they're pretty cool little creatures. Some people do use them as fishing bait. I'm not a fisherman, so I can't comment much on that, but there you are, a salamander for today. I named it Sally. Salamander. Look at this hair. What the heck's going on? This is what happens when you cut your own hair, folks. Well, anyhow, if you like my random videos, random information, please give it a like, subscribe if you want more, and the more interest there is, the more I'm apt to post some stuff. Mainly New England type stuff, nature, food, gardening, food, comedy. Well, things that I think are funny. You might not. I don't know. Hopefully you do. Let's see. Let's end with a Rodney Dangerfield joke. Someone asked him, "Hey, Rodney, how's your doctor doing?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, my doctor. Oh, man, yeah, it was a tough week. Last week he had 6 cases of VD. I mean, he's all right now." Okay, that's all, folks. Everybody, hope you're doing well. Please like, subscribe, and share with your pals. Laters.